Hey guys, and today I wanted to do a quick review, and the review I'm doing is on the 50 caliber Desert Eagle, and this is just the standard review. And let me just show you, it's empty. Okay, see, no bullets in that. Okay, it's empty. There's a big history on the Desert Eagles, and they make several of them. And no matter which Desert Eagle you have, they're beautiful guns. The Desert Eagles started out with like the Mark 7s, and they were made in Israel, and they changed over to the United States. Then they changed them back over to Israel again for the manufacture of them. And like I say, they make a wide range of them in different colors and different types. If you wanted to get information on, which ones are available, you can go over to Magnum Research's website, and Magnum Research has the different models. Now, I'm making this informative video for people because there's a lot of questions about them. They make, right now, all production has been moved into the United States. You see what it says there on this Desert Eagle? Made in USA. And on the other side, it says Pillager, Minnesota. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see it there? Okay, and this is the 50 caliber. Okay, they moved the production to the United States. Car Arms owns Magnum Research. They used to make, like I say, made in Israel. I think it was IMI and then IWI. The older Desert Eagles, they had some Mark 7s, and they did have some Mark 19s. This is the Mark 19 model. The 19 can be noted by the rail, the full rail on top. There is some Desert Eagles out that are Mark 19s that might have this. They might have put a barrel, but you'll know if it's US by, it'll say it on the barrel, on the frame. Also, is you noted on these how smooth out this is. All the hammer, all these parts here are very smooth. All the edges are gone. It's very smooth out gun. I like that better. It's easier to, I did some modification here, as you'll notice. That's why this is easy to put the safety on it. You can't do that on the newer Desert Eagles or the older ones. You'd have to use two hands like this. It's a pain to do that. And when I'm shooting, I like to just be able to go, just drop it down, drop it out, like that easy. I did modification on that. But right now, all of them are, like I say, US. Now, they made a few different patterns on them. This pattern, if you look, is the old type pattern. They never made a US model with this old pattern. And as you notice, the muzzle brake matches and everything on the sights, you won't find one like this. You won't be able to buy this from Desert Eagle. Magnum Research, you won't be able to find it on the internet. You will not find a gun like this, period. You'll have to get it built. Now, they make a black oxide, which is all black, and I have some videos on them. And then they make the brushed chrome and brushed nickel, polished chrome, polished nickel. They make a 24 karat gold plated, which looks like this. It's just got a layer of thin gold on it. Gold is very light and very not very durable, so it will rub off. So if you shoot the gun a lot, handle it a lot, you will get wear marks. And there's a few people on the internet with some gold ones that are showing the chrome below it, because I think they basically have to chrome plate it and polish it, and then they coat it with gold to get the shine. With these here, they polish the metal, and then they coat it, and then they blast in between here to get the stripes. So there's just a little different technology, a little bit more durable on this model here. Okay, then they make their titanium, which is this color. You've probably seen some of my videos. A solid titanium, and then they make a titanium tiger stripe, and then they make some finishes that look like a non-shiny nickel, but those are a titanium, like not a nitride, but another titanium type of coating, and then they put some gold accents on them. It's just a little bit different. Try to make it look a little cooler. They do make those, and those are custom finishes. They're probably more durable than the gold and the black. It's a titanium finish that they do make on it. Now, there's a few accessories you can get for the Desert Eagles, and really they make some different sights. Okay, these are the standard iron sights that actually I had plated and polished out in titanium, but they make I think a 3-dot system that you can buy. I just opted just to make it the same color as the gun. You can get a muzzle brake, and it is installed by, they tap and drill 3 holes in the barrel, and then it gets put on there, and then the muzzle brake will actually add about 1 inch onto your gun. So it's a 6-inch barrel, it'll bring it up to like a 7-inch barrel. You can get different, they make some various different type of grips. This particular grip here is the wooden ones, but they make rubber, they make some stainless, they make like aluminum coated with black. They don't make a lot of grips for these, and if you do find grips, they're going to be pretty expensive. You're better off getting maybe a wooden type of grip or something, or a rubber. It just depends on what you like, but I got the wooden ones because I was able to find them. Very hard to find these grips. If you look around, you're not going to find them. And another thing I wanted to show you on the older Desert Eagles, and I will put in here a little, here, take a look at this, I'll show you. Here's a comparison between the old and the new Desert Eagle Tiger Stripe. Take a look at this picture. Okay, that was a picture of the comparison between the 2 frames on the Desert Eagles, how they look. The stripes are a little different. On the older Desert Eagle, the stripe will look like this. On the newer one, it's too wispy. I really don't care for it, but that's the only way you'll be able to buy it. Now, if you want to get a muzzle brake on it, it's no problem. You actually just take your barrel, and the takedown of these guns is relatively simple. And let me show you here. All you do, there's a little button here, see this? And on the back, you can see how that pushes up. Well, you would hold it here, push it down. Okay, you're not supposed to cock the hammer a little like that. Okay, and then your barrel will come right off. Okay, and then you would take the barrel and you'd send the barrel in just this way here. Of course, it wouldn't have a muzzle brake on, and you'd send that into Magnum Research. You can call the company. They have various prices. Usually, for the black muzzle brake is $199. If you want to get anything other than black, and the only other ones they offer is the chrome and the nickel, and maybe the 24 karat gold. I don't even know if they offer that. They do offer a titanium, but they do not offer the titanium Tiger. Now, they might even stop offering the titanium now, because what is happening, a lot of people would get it, and it wasn't matching. Okay, I had to take the whole gun and get it plated at a custom, and then they plated the whole gun for me, and that's why this thing, everything matches on it. Okay, that's why I say it's really one of a kind. I don't think you'd ever find one that matches this good with this kind of pattern. You're just not going to find one. You know, I could build you one, but you're not going to find a gun like this with this kind of pattern. They don't exist. You're not going to find it. You could look as much as you want it. But anyway, I wanted to show you that. And so then you would just send it out. They would, bring it back, send it back to you, and you'd have your muzzle brake on it. Like I say about the muzzle brakes, you got to realize here on the muzzle brakes, you got to realize on the muzzle brakes on these guns, plating, they're not gonna, a lot of them may not match. Now, another thing you'll notice in the stripe pattern on this, the stripes are everywhere. They go along that, they go along the hammer, they're on the trigger, they're even on the takedown lever. They are not like that on the newer guns. You're not going to find that. They have changed over. The quality is going to be a little bit better, but the quality that they are not using this kind of pattern. But look really close on that. You will not find that pattern on a new gun. You're just not. I'll bet you $1,000 you won't find that. You just won't. You'd have to get the gun plated that way, and nobody basically will plate it that way because this is the older type Desert Eagle pattern. Now let's get back over here and let's talk about some ammunition. You can use various ammunition. This ammunition are reloads from Lodix, and I don't mind using Lodix. I used it before. These are actually 335 grain. I highly recommend the company. It's a great company. I sent all my brass out to get it loaded. I have other like 350 grain Magnum Research and Spear and Gold Dots and other bullets and some Hornady and some double tap even, and that that's fine and dandy for the you can use that too. But I just bought this for Target, and it works just as good. So my hunting loads I'm gonna keep just for that, for self-defense or hunting. But I want to show you that that's a regular plated bullet, nothing special. It's 335 grains also, so it's probably going to be a pretty good bullet as far as when we're shooting it. Now also on the new Desert Eagles, or even on the, you do not get your magazines plated like this. They will not do this. This is titanium plated. And actually, the titanium plating on this helps the gun. It really does, because this actually, I've noticed, makes it smoother. And, it's just really great. It's very smooth. And also, I noticed putting it in and out, it does not even scratch. Look at that. No scratches on it or anything. So I'm going to probably get a few more of these done. I've got 2 new black ones, which I'll probably go out and maybe get them both plated so I have a few extra magazines for the gun. But yeah, it turned out really good, and I'm very happy with it. But also another thing, when you get the Desert Eagles, they do not have plated screws like this, and I had to get those done too. So also my modification, I'll show you again here what I did on. I have it on my channel, but as you can see in here, you have no scratches. See how much I'm going? And I'll go that side. I can do this all day. You do not have one scratch. Like, you probably have a scratch for your Desert Eagle right here from going up and down. I'll guarantee you have a scratch there. They all do. But what I did is I actually took out, there's a little piece in there, and I took it out and cut it down, and I moved the holes down over here. So you could see ever so small. See that hole? And see that hole? So now, that's where the detent is. So when I put that up, it pops in there. When I put it down, it pops in there. So it doesn't go in there. And of course I have a red dot for my safety there. And I did that on both sides. And you can see there's nothing. There's a little dent there I did. And a little one up there. Now I could even put it further where it hit, but hit it behind there more, but I really couldn't do it and get that snapping in there. It just wouldn't snap good enough, because I had to have it a little bit up high. But that works really good, and now look how easy that is to do it. You're not going to do that with your Desert Eagle, I guarantee you, unless you got Hercules thumbs. You try it. You try doing that. You try popping it down, popping it up. Like, you're not going to do it. Ain't going to happen. So I did a lot of modifications for it. But I wanted to show you, especially for somebody that's into Desert Eagles, what you can really do, some changes you can make. I would love to get another Desert Eagle. And I got a project that I'd like to do on, but right now I don't think I can afford it. So maybe if I sell one of my other guns, I'm going to work on another project and, maybe get another gun done. So if I can get rid of this other gun I got, I think I'm going to move into another Desert Eagle. So I'm just waiting to see if I can sell it. But I wanted to show you that, and that is the Desert Eagle 50AE. And that is pretty much customized. There's a lot of work that's been done on that. The muzzle brake, which is nice because it will keep your gun very little muzzle flip. Very little muzzle flip. Now, I don't fire it a lot, granted, but I might take it out, fire 20 bullets, and that's it. I don't fire any of my guns a lot, but I figure I'd rather have another one of these than have some of the other ones I got that I never fire. So thanks a lot for looking at the video. I appreciate your time, and hopefully this was educational, and you guys got a kick out of this, just seeing this, this Desert Eagle. And at the end of it, I'll throw in there some, try to put some pictures in there. Okay, so thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching the video.